And the next topic we have to talk about is a little movie, and the shirt might be a dead giveaway. The upcoming Superman movie, which is sort of the most controversial topic when it comes to the movie side of the internet. A lot of people hate this movie. A lot of people treat it like it's a religion. For me, I'm just hoping it's a good time at the cinema. Give me a good live action adaptation of Superman that's slightly competent, entertaining, and makes me excited for the upcoming James Gunn DC universe, and I'll be a satisfied customer, okay? Now, I do think there are some issues, all right? I'm not saying that the trailers for this movie look perfect, but I'm hoping that we get a competent Superman movie. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about this potentially being the most expensive movie ever made when you factor in marketing costs. Now, this report comes from comicbookmovie.com. So Superman's budget could soar as high as $400 million thanks to unprecedented marketing campaign. And I would believe every word of that, because when it comes to the marketing of this movie, I don't think I've seen any movie marketed more, with more trailers, more character posters. Just hearing about this movie, every twist and turn, and on every dark crevice of the internet, than the upcoming Superman movie. But oddly enough, for all the money that they're spending on marketing, the millions and hundreds of millions of dollars, every time you do a trailer reaction for this movie, the studio cannot wait to send you a copyright claim to take down your video and demonetize it. It's like, here's some free marketing from fans of the movie. No, we don't want that shit. We want to pay for character posters that no one would ever put on their wall. Like Guy Gardner's Special Jack bowl haircut. Yeah, I'm talking to you. But that's besides the point. So anyway, the big report here is James Gunn has denied this claim. But the thing is, this is an official document that was submitted to the Ohio Film Department for some tax incentives for the film, and they listed the budget at $363 million. Now, at the end of the day, does any of this actually matter what the budget of the movie is? No. We're all just poor people going to watch a movie that costs hundreds of millions of dollars, starring people who are millionaires, made by millionaires, and released by studio execs who are millionaires. So, ultimately, we're going to be poor at the end of the day, but I like talking about it. But anyway, James Gunn denied this claim, but I think the movie does cost $400 million. How could it not, especially with all the marketing that's going into it? And the biggest thing about this potential most expensive movie ever made being $400 million, to justify its existence, to make its money back, the rule of thumb is most movies need to make 3 times their budget back to be profitable. So that means this movie needs to make $1.2 billion. Did you hear what I just said? $1.2 billion. This ultimately has to be one of the top 5 grossing films of all time to be profitable. But I understand why DC is throwing so much money at this movie, because this is the launching pad of the upcoming DC universe. If this movie fails, well, don't count on a new upcoming solo Batman movie, Green Lantern movies, what have you. Don't count on any of that because they'll backtrack and go a different direction. So a lot hinges on the success of this new Superman movie. And that to me is the most interesting thing about the movie. To me, it's like, let's sit back and see how well this movie performs, because the entire fate of, I think, Warner Brothers and DC rest in the hands of Superman. So if hope was ever needed, it's with Warner Brothers hopefully making a profit with their Superman movie. And I hope it does well, because, hey, I'm much more of a Batman fan than I will probably ever be of a Superman fan. So I do want some upcoming solo Batman movies, and I want that universe to thrive and exist. So I hope it does well as a movie fan, but hopefully the movie's good. What do you guys think? Do you think Superman's going to turn a profit? If I was a betting man, and I am, I would say the movie's going to make its money. I think everyone would be interested enough. If you like comic book movies, how could you not see the new Superman movie? But most importantly, don't forget all the merchandise, all the toys, and all that other crap that goes into it. So I think the movie's going to be just fine at the box office, but man, if I was the exec at Warner Brothers, I would be scared. All right. let's go to the next main topic here. And by the way, I quickly just wanted to go through some of these quick character posters. Just look, some of these are just, who would ever put these on a wall? All right. So keep in mind, I have a degree in graphic design, and part of me feels like the only reason they put out all these character posters was to, I guess, make some people slightly familiar with some of these faces. That way, rather than tell you who they are in the movie or give you a backstory on the characters or get you familiar that way, they're like, no, we put out a poster. Didn't you see it? That's who that guy is. Like right here, Jimmy Olsen has a poster. Who the fuck would ever want a poster of Jimmy Olsen on their wall? Yeah, I'll rip that up and use it as toilet paper. There's that. Here's this. Here's some guy. I don't know. So anyway, everyone has a character poster in the upcoming Superman movie.